You were right, Jamie. It will begin at exactly 15 o'clock. I'm gonna lower the volume of Crosshatch a little bit, and maybe I'll put on a different song. Let's see. Let's do... Let's do Septima. There we go. Okay. Hello! I'm not doing Grode. Oh, there's stuff coming up on my screen. I should get that out of here. Why is that coming up on my screen? Why are my Steam shit coming up on my screen? I'm gonna close Steam. That will close with stasis. Hold on. Alright, it's going a little bit. In-game interface, maybe. Where's Steam, like, notification settings? Hello? Steam music broadcasting? In the friends and chat, bottom right. Oh, okay, I went to offline mode and I think that stopped it from happening? Okay. Hi. Why is my avatar bugged? It is stuck in the talking pose. Oh, this is... Oh, we're already off to a great start. Okay, that should be good. Yes, okay. Hello! Welcome to Vivid Status. Oh, my mouse cursor is on screen. It should not be on screen. Kind of like... Oh man, we're really... Yeah, no. Stop capturing Okay, well, that made everything go away. Hello? Oh my god. We're... Oh. We're off to a great start. I think that's what we want. Okay. Hi. For real this time. I'm gonna hope my mouse doesn't show up on stream when I do that. I don't think it does. It does. Okay. Capture cursor. Let's try that. Okay, that's better. That's good. Okay, now we can actually begin. Okay, so this is a news broadcast where I reveal some announcements for Vivid Stasis, where I talk about upcoming updates and the future of the game, and show off some new stuff and answer some questions. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, I'm gonna get my presenter view up here. Yeah, let's just jump right into the meat of it with Chapter 2, because I know that's what everyone's excited for. So unfortunately, I will not be revealing the complete song list of Chapter 2 today. I will reveal one new song, but before that, I want to talk about just the overall chapter. So Cosmodulal is going to be the default song unlocked, like how Grode is in Chapter 1, and it is an original composition for Vivid Stasis by Darren and Altermus. And it's pretty good. I like it quite a bit. And there are 6 other songs which will be unlockable through the node flowchart. And also obviously a boss song, because we did that with Chapter 1. Why wouldn't we do that with Chapter 2? And yeah, so it covers episodes 8 through 13 of the story, and takes place a week after the first chapter, and is more of a sort of travel story in a sense, with Saturday going to the mainland to continue to look for her sister. So that's pretty much the general gist of Chapter 2. I wanted to have Episode 8 ready to be shown off here. Unfortunately, it isn't ready. I did not have time to finish visualizing it, making sure all the portraits move around as intended. So I might do that in a separate preview video at some point. I honestly have no idea. If I do, then I guess stay tuned for that. But that's pretty much all I can say on the story of Chapter 2 right now. So let's talk about Cosmodulal. It is a new, upbeat, and adventurous original track, which, yeah, you could consider Saturday's theme. It's not, strictly defined or anything, but, I think it fits her. So the music is, obviously, like I said, Darren and Ultimus. The jacket art was done by our portrait artist, Fiddy, and it looks pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. And the finale chart is done by Timid, who did the chart for Chronomia, Energy Tricks. I'm not good at remembering which of my charters did what. Energy Tricks, Chronomia, Perfect Confecute, a bit of random. But you know what? I know. The game is open. That's what you're seeing in the background. I just have the game running with no menu elements. That's how I'm rendering the background. Alright, however, I know what you're all here for. You want to see the good stuff. You want to see that good shit. I understand. I'm here to give you what you want. And that is a full preview of Cosmodulal, as I said, would be shown off. So, here it is. The finale chart for Cosmodulal. Level 12, charted by Timid. Alright, and that is, hold on, you know what I'll do? Yeah, there we go. Alright. That is Cosmoduro, the finale chart by Timid. It is a level 12, and it will be the song unlocked by default in Chapter 2. Personally, I think, like, Timid knocked it out of the park with the chart, Fiddy knocked it out of the park with the jacket, obviously Darren and Ultimis, knocked it out of the park with the music. Like, all around, this song really does encapsulate Vivid Stasis' like energy as a whole, I feel. So I'm very happy that it was able to be made and made for the game. So that's pretty much all I have to say on Cosmoduro. Do I have a duplicate? I do have a duplicate slide for Cosmoduro. Wow. Okay, I don't know how I didn't catch that. Anyway, that's Cosmoduro. Yeah, one of the songs in chapter 2. One of the 8 songs in chapter 2. Does this mean we can watch it again? I will. Right now the video is just kind of unlisted on my YouTube channel. I will make it public after the stream. If people want to rewatch it, and also I guess Darren and Ultimus can release the song if they want now, because it's been heard. But I hear you. I hear you. Even though no one is saying this, Cheryl, what the hell, Cheryl? This is already known information. This is we already know Cosmoduro is coming to Vivid Stasis. I want new stuff. I want new songs. I want to see what else is coming in chapter 2. Let's see the good stuff. Let's see the upcoming, the hot new reveals. All right. I get it. I get it. And for that, I say I will reveal one more song from Chapter 2. This is not an original. It is a licensed song for the chapter, but I think it fits quite well. So, get ready to welcome Courage by Akira Complex into Vivid Stasis in Chapter 2. It is a slower paced song compared to some of the other songs in the chapter, but I think it fits what we're going for pretty well. So I'm very happy to give to put this song from Charlie in here. She is a pretty good friend of mine, and is pretty happy about being able to be in the game. So I'm happy to have her in the game. So this is the song reveal. No charters shown. This is because none of the charts are done yet. Lumbud is doing our chart design, or a jacket design for this one, and I think he did a pretty fucking good job. Okay, well I broke my self-imposed rule of not swearing, but whatever, it's my stream. So yeah, I'm very excited for this and the entire rest of the Chapter 2 song list, because we have some other pretty cracked, pretty cool songs coming up that we're going to be excited to reveal. There is a reason we're holding off on revealing the entire song list, which some of you may be able to guess, but it'll be pretty cool down the line. And that's pretty much all I have to say on Chapter 2 stuff, aside from one more thing, right? And I know this is the big question, right? Cheryl, all this Chapter 2 stuff, you know, it's so cool, it's so based, it's so hip and awesome, and all those such things that people say. But when is it coming out? I know it's coming out in July, but I want the deets. I want the details. And to that I say, okay. So, Chapter 2 of Vivid Stasis, Turning Point, and version 2.2 of the game will release on Steam as a free update on July 23rd, 2023. It is the 1 year anniversary of releasing version 1.5.0, which had the subsection report song pack as well as the doppelganger boss unlock. And it's also a pretty relevant date in the story for being Saturday's birthday, and also the day that Tsuki goes missing. So it kind of made sense for this to be when we get this update out. This is assuming we're able to have it done by then, and I'm confident we will, but in the event that we don't, we will have to push it back a little bit. So that's pretty it. That's pretty much it. I'm not like cut out for this like news broadcaster like streaming voice. I don't do well here. But so yeah, Chapter 2, July 23rd. Mark your calendars if you want, or don't. You'll probably know about it either way, because I'll be screaming about it on Twitter. It is a Sunday, yeah, I'm sorry. But what comes next? Well, let's talk about that. After Chapter 2 is released, development will be pretty much obviously put towards Chapter 3, after which it will be pretty clear how the story is going to conclude. Chapter 3 is going to wrap up a lot of the loose threads present in Chapters 1 and 2, and it's going to be quite a big undertaking and quite a big moment in the story, so it will probably take longer to create, so we're hoping to have it out in Q4 of 2023. It could be sooner if it's done sooner, it could be later if we need more time. We're putting a lot into fleshing story stuff out behind the scenes, which is the main thing making Chapter 2 take a while right now, but that's pretty much what you can expect after Chapter 2, which, I mean, it probably goes without saying that Chapter 3 comes after Chapter 2, but I feel it's good to formally announce that. And obviously there will be smaller updates sprinkled between major chapter releases. So that's pretty much all I have to say for big version updates today. However, we have one smaller update coming before even version 2.2, and that's the version 2.1.1 update, which is a very minor update in the grand scheme of things. It adds 2 new singles, and it adds a new Encore chart. So let's get to that Encore chart first, because it is something I've promised actually for a while, and it's just finally now getting into being in the game. Proper Rhythm Encore. I announced when Proper Rhythm was getting added that it would be getting an Encore chart eventually. And here it is. It is going to be released in version 2.1.1, and it is not necessarily... It is a very different chart to the finale chart, and while it is harder, it's a much different play style. And it's charted by Chizu, who is our publishing consultant over at Sky Hour Works, and also the producer for Unbeatable, which is the game that Proper Rhythm is from. So it kind of made sense to have them... No alt jacket for Encore difficulty. The jacket won't actually be purple in game. Hello, welcome. So that's Proper Rhythm Encore. I think off the top of my head it's a level 12. Is it a 12 or a 13? I don't know, man. I'm gonna forget. It's like one. It's just a bit harder than the finale. So that's gonna be a thing. It's coming. Get ready for it. It's quite a different chart than most of the charts in the game. Very unique charting style for it. Let's get to those 2 singles. Those 2 singles would be, as announced previously on Twitter, Asymmetry, specifically Takehirote's remix of Asymmetry by Silas, and it will be added to the Song Shop in version 2.1.1 as a single collection song. Now, the charts have been done for this for a very long time, and it's just kind of about figuring out when the best time to release it would be, and now is when I've decided is the best time to release it. So, I accidentally used the wrong jacket art in the Twitter announcement post. Um, Sorry, Aria, for that. But yeah, here's the proper jacket art. It is, I believe, a picture of Saturday in the woods, um, with some cool effects. And yeah, the charts have been done for a little while. It's not a super difficult song. If I recall correctly, it's a 12 plus. So about the difficulty level of Infinite Energy Overdose. Saturday Walking in the Woods a la Porter Robinson Mirror style, true. But there's one more unannounced single that I've been holding on to for this stream. This was submitted to us in the song submission form, and I'm very happy to have this artist on board. It is not an original, however, it is pretty exciting, and I'm very happy to have a song like this in the game, and that is Yamai by Halve. It is a slightly different kind of song than you might expect, but it will be joining Asymmetry in the Song Shop in version 2.1.1. I can't say much about the charts yet because none of them are finished, but I'm very excited to... It makes the most sense to have as a single collection song, I feel. And that's pretty much it for 2.1.1. But, you know, when is that going to be coming out, you may ask? Well, July 1st. So, about 23 days before version 2.2. So, in a month from now, actually. That will be when version 2.1.1 comes out with the two singles, Yamai and Asymmetry, as well as the Encore chart for Proper Rhythm, as well as some other stuff like bug fixes, new options for increasing performance on lower end devices, stuff like that. Just a little update to hold you over to the big one in late July. And that's all of the announcements I have for today, actually. So I will now switch to the Q&A section, where if people have questions in the chat, I will answer them. If they're questions I can answer, that is. So I'll do this for a little bit, and then I will end the stream. Is the song list for Chapter 2 finalized and just unannounced? Yes, it has been for quite a while. I think Chapter 2's song list has been finalized since we released Chapter 1. What inspired me to make Vivid Stasis? It's funny, I've told this story a lot, but I got my start with rhythm games by playing DDR charts, like actual arcade DDR sim files, on my keyboard. And when I eventually tried out Oceania and Quaver, I remember being kind of not so much frustrated but disappointed with the difference in like charting style there. So I kind of wanted to make something, you know, something that would basically be the rhythm game I would most like to play. And that is how Vivid Stasis came about. Is that lore bit about Saturday I asked you in D? I'm pretty sure I've gone on record in saying that Saturday is transgender publicly. Will I cry? Maybe not in Chapter 2. Chapter 3 is where the emotional sort of core starts ramping up. But you might cry in Chapter 2. I don't know. Are there any... thinking about the proper rhythm jacket art, would there be any alternate jacket art Encore charts? I don't think so. I don't see any reason why we'd need to. Are there any puzzles in Chapter 2? There are more puzzles in Chapter 2 than in Chapter 1. What is the ranch incident? Oh, you know. Tomato soup. Eating a tomato soup in bed. Which of the characters is most likely to eat tomato soup in bed? Saturday. Are there any plans to make more shatter charts in the future? If we plan to make more shatter charts will be added to the game. That's kind of a cop-out answer, but it's really the best I can say. Which character would be the best at playing Vivid Stasis? I feel like Kotomi would be cracked at it, maybe. What does VSD actually stand for? Vivid Stasis Data. Are we allowed to know the ratio of original to licensed songs in Chapter 2? Sure. I don't see any harm in revealing that. Let me open my song list here. Chapter 2. Five originals, 3 licensed songs. Hope that satisfies you. Okay, I could probably answer a couple more, and then I'm going to leave. So I'll go for about 3 more minutes. Ended at 3:30. Will there ever be things like rating or overall score leaderboards? I want to add a rating leaderboard, or like rating score leaderboard at some point. It's actually, there is one technically. It's what I used to test leaderboards originally, but it's not active right now. It's dummied out, so no ratings get added to it. What is the hardest song in the game? In my opinion, Encore. Is there any artists you've considered for the game but couldn't do the licensing, other reasons? I'm not going to answer that. Yeah, Jono knows about the dummied out leaderboard. Alright, quick. It's 3:29. Give me one more question. In your opinion, what's the best score you ever got? I have an S+ on Pyromania Encore. Who would like Road the most? Are we allowed to use Vivid Stasis originals as customs in our Rhythm Doctor Adofy? Check with the artist permission. Artists that have made originals have permission to allow customs of their songs. It's just they can't like send them to other like non-custom rhythm games without approval for collaboration. Will there ever be a song harder than Pyromania Encore? Yes, multiple. Chapter 2's boss song is harder than Pyromania. Okay, that's enough out of me. So, thank you for coming to this news stream. I'll probably do another one of these when I have more to announce. Probably not before Chapter 2 comes out. So, estimated chapter count, I'm not disclosing that. We have a plan for chapters, like every chapter, so that's staying behind closed doors. All right, goodbye everybody. Thank you for coming. If you like my awful, like, scuffed streams, I do stream sometimes. I want to try and get back into streaming on a schedule. So stick around if you want. I'm probably not gonna stream today, but thank you for playing Vivid Stasis. Thank you for your interest in Vivid Stasis, and we will see you in July with those 2 updates. Bye!